Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
And Cleveland has possession. Coming off a Suns make. Westbrook with the miss. And it seems like the East is wide open, Doris. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination. But I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough. Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Now here's Sexton. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Hunter from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Sexton goes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, slicing his way to the cup. Sexton so dangerous on the drive.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Westbrook. From outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Brooks outside. Ellis outside. Pass to Sexton. They set a pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Brian, back over to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Mobley outside. Over Johnson. And Mobley gets it to go.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. There's a screen by Johnson. To the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now Ellis. Still no points. Pass to Sexton. Three-pointer, Brooks. That one no good. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
There's a screen by Johnson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Drops in the 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Brooks a screen. Pass to Johnson. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook, that's good.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Pass to Mobley. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point.
10. Cleveland, 19.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here.
Number 22, Larry Nance Jr.
Back to man. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
Wow, catch and shoot ready on the spot, Trey Mann. Yes, sir.
Take it away. Outside O'Neal. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell completes the transition play.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
3-point field.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Back to man. Takes the 3. And Allen is good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Hunter can't get it to go. Allen drives. Pass to O'Neal. From the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Doubled by Nance. Allen can't get it to go. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. A minute 37 left in the first half. There's a screen. Pass to Bargnani. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said, you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says, it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys?
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And here are the Cavaliers now, after Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Johnson. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. To the inside. Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And finished off by Brooks.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front, up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Suns leading. They kick it out to Porzingis. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Strus touched it last. The Cavaliers making a switch here.
Number 31.
And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 1-point game. Outside Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Garland, no good. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Just 4 to shoot. Allen with it. He's picked up by Ellis. And Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Into the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley.
Garland scanning the floor. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making a switch here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Garland. He's scoreless. Mobley, right side. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns lead by 7. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Allen brings a double team. Here's O'Neal. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Sexton. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Allen.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the shot is good by Garland.
You just have to love the way Darius Garland can weave his way through traffic to the cup. That is pretty.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Cavaliers making a switch here. Phoenix leading by 5. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to man. Pass to Bargnani. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Bargnani's got 7 points.
Well, you love to see Tre Mann being unselfish. He could have easily tried to score it, but that's a tremendous kick out.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Allen on the wing. Pass to man. Driving to the basket. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
What we know unequivocally is man has no fear.
Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Here's Fleming. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Allen outside. Back to man. Drives to the hoop. Doubled by Strus. And that one's good. Fleming. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Boy, Tre Mann doing a nice job setting his teammate up. That's what you call making the game easy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. And here's Strus outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close.
46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. And no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Brooks from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Right side Strus. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Brooks. On the wing, Sexton. Outside, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Westbrook. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in a three-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Outside for Sexton. Three-pointer, Brooks knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 3.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
How confidently is Russell Westbrook pulling the trigger off the screen? This guy understands how to take advantage.
Cleared away by Mobley. Westbrook right side. Outside Mobley. Now Westbrook. Strus fires. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside ball. Here's Westbrook. They set the pick. Now ball. Knocked away. It's stolen by Ellis. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Suns lead by 3. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Knocked loose.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Now Mitchell from deep. Sexton there for the rebound. Ellis with it. Porzingis. Allen rips down the board.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Mitchell. Oh, no good on the layup.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Mitchell misses the 3. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Porzingis sets a screen. Sexton fires! Another shot. Cleared away by Mobley. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers.
Well, there's a level of physicality that Russell Westbrook plays with, right? He has a willingness to seek and find contact.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The putback. Johnson. And he slams it down.
Evan Mobley. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. the Suns win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. She turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. They all went up one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that